A 3G pitch is not just artificial grass laid on top of soil. It is a precisely engineered multi-layer system. And if any single layer is wrong, the whole structure fails. We are talking about waterlogging after rain, surface deformation under heavy use, joint failures, and a pitch that loses its accreditation within 2 seasons. The construction process matters more than most people realize, and understanding every layer is the difference between a facility that pays for itself over 15 years and one that needs expensive remediation within 5. So let us walk through what a proper 3G pitch construction actually involves. Every layer, why it exists, and what goes wrong when it is skipped or cut short. Start at the ground. Before any material touches the site, excavation has to be carried out to the correct depth. Typically that means removing somewhere between 400 and 600 millimeters of existing ground material, depending on the soil conditions and the drainage specification. Soft Surfaces surveys each site before a single machine moves, because the excavation depth drives every decision that follows. Next comes the soakaway drainage system. A 3G pitch takes a significant volume of water in rainfall, and it needs to leave the surface fast. A well-designed drainage layer, using perforated pipes running to a soakaway or attenuation system, is what prevents a pitch from becoming a pond. Get this wrong, and no amount of quality surfacing above it will save you. On top of the drainage comes the angular stone subbase. This is not ordinary aggregate. Angular stone locks together under compaction, creating a stable, load-bearing platform that resists movement even under repeated heavy use. It is typically laid and compacted in layers to achieve the correct depth and density. This is the structural foundation of the entire pitch. Above that sits the macadam binder course, a layer of open-graded tarmac that provides a consistent bound surface for everything above it, while still allowing water to pass through. This layer is what gives the pitch its dimensional stability. Without it, the rubber shock pad above has nothing consistent to bond to. The elastic rubber shock pad is the layer most directly connected to player safety and sports performance. It absorbs impact, controls ball rebound, and is the layer that FIFA, FA, RFU, RFL, and IRB testing labs scrutinize most closely when issuing performance accreditations. Shock pad thickness and density must be specified correctly for the sport the pitch is designed for. A rugby pitch and a football pitch have different requirements, and a playground surfacing specialist works to different specifications again. Then comes the synthetic turf carpet, the visible surface. The pile height, fiber type, and backing all affect how the ball moves, how players move, and how the surface wears over a 10-year lifespan. Once the carpet is installed, it is filled in 2 stages. First with a layer of kiln-dried sand to give the fibers structure and stability, then with rubber crumb infill, typically made from recycled tires, which restores the cushioning properties and controls the speed and bounce of the ball. That is 7 distinct layers. Each one has a function. None of them are optional. Now, who actually needs this level of understanding? Football club chairpersons who are about to commit a 6-figure sum to a new all-weather facility. School sports coordinators applying for capital funding and needing to demonstrate that their specification is sound. Leisure centre managers whose existing pitch is failing and who want to understand what was done wrong the first time. Local authority sports development officers who need a pitch that meets national governing body standards before they can open it for community use. All of these people benefit from working with a contractor who can explain every stage of the process, not just quote a number and start digging. Soft Surfaces has been delivering 3G pitch construction across the UK since 1997. That is over 20 years of projects, refinements, and accumulated site knowledge. Soft Surfaces has constructed pitches for Bradford Bulls, for the AFC Bournemouth training ground, and for projects across London, Surrey, Hampshire and beyond, stretching across a service area that covers Greater Manchester, Yorkshire, the Midlands, the South East, and most of the UK. What makes soft surfaces different in 3G pitch construction is not just the range of projects. It is the accreditation framework. Soft surfaces works to FIFA, FA, IRB, RFU, and RFL standards, which means every layer specification is tied to a testable, audited performance outcome. When soft surfaces completes a pitch, it can be submitted for official accreditation immediately, because the build methodology is designed around those standards from day one. Soft surfaces also offers a free quote and brings the same approach to wet pour installation and wet pour surfacing work. So whether the brief involves a full 3G pitch construction or a smaller playground surfacing specialist project, the specification process is the same. For a football club chair, that means a pitch that opens ready for league use. For a school coordinator, it means a surface that satisfies a funding body's technical requirements. For a leisure centre manager, it means a facility that will not need major remediation inside 5 years. The specification, the layers, the sequencing. This is what Soft Surfaces does every day. Find the full project portfolio, case studies, and a route to a free consultation at www.softsurfaces.co.uk. What changes when you work with soft surfaces is simple. You stop guessing at specifications and start building to a standard that lasts.